Check, I check one time. And now he bets here. You see, if this is an information bet, if he wants to get information, what I have, then he made the same mistake I made before when I shoved, because this is not an information, this is not a bet for information, this is way too big for that. So he wants to represent the flush, but even that's not very good, because if he bets so big to represent a flush, that's a paradox. If you have a flush, would you bet 1,800? Probably not. If you have the flush, you bet 300, try to suck me in, try to get me involved in the pot committed, you know, and then you stack me later on the river. But so he doesn't accomplish anything with this bet. He just is giving me his chips if I have the flush. Same as my stupid play 2 hands before when I shoved 7-8, and when I shoved the queen when there was an ace on the board and two straights. Two straights. You see, then he also does these mistakes, and we should not play do these mistakes, you know. Why does he bet 1,800 if 400 bet would get him the same information? Okay, it's a drawy board, you know, it's a flushy board, it's a drawy board, 4 straight also. But he doesn't have to bet so big, he's just risking his stack. And I shoved because I felt he was pot committed, and he calls. You see, I was sure he had the queen, and he had the queen. So now he's drawing that, there's no card he can catch to win. I hold up, obviously I must hold up, and now I have the chip lead. And I think there's not a lot of hands to come, guys, and the tournament will be over. Here he limps, I check behind. Deuce 3-7 board, rainbow board, not connected, not straighty, nothing. 800 in the pot, I check, he checks. He was kind of careful from time to time, but he bet in the wrong spots, as I did, and he checked in the wrong spots, which I also probably did, so I'm possibly not a lot better than him. I mean, I can't tell, it's difficult to tell what's in his mind. Check, 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 and he takes down the pot. And here he was very careful, so I think there's a couple of hands he even played better than me, you know, because here he was careful, and the last time when he had the 4 and I had the 3, he was careful, you know. I think when he's short stacked compared to me, I think he plays very well. But when he's big stacked, I think he plays very bad, because he makes 2 loose goose calls and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. Next hand. This one I win a couple of chips, I think. I raised to 1,200. He calls. This, I don't like this call here, because he calls off 800 chips more. This is a big part of his stack. So, and now there's a 2-4-8 flop. I have not connected, but I think he does also not connect this very often. So I shove. Bad play. This is not good play, because he will call me with every flush draw. He will call me with every straight draw. Okay, I have 2 overcards to the board. But I guess I did that because if I bet weak again, he will call and draw. And I didn't want him to draw, so I just shove, and I wanted to let him know, hey, let's gamble. If you have something here, you should call. But if you have nothing, you cannot continue with the hand, because I have connected here. And if he doesn't, he can't call. So in this case, my play was not so bad, because I played here for 2,400 chips. And if I win this pot, then I have a lot of chips. And obviously if he calls, he probably will win. But I still have 2 overcards, you know. So I guess this was okay. This I don't like it so much, but it was okay. It was not too bad of a play. Next hand, I pick up the pot, 9,000 chips. And this, I think, is the last hand. So he limps again, check, check, 7-8 jack on the board. I check, he checks. Hey guys, you see, I hit my straight. and I shove the straight. Yeah, no, I like this shove. I like very much. This is a very good play. I tell you why. Let's go back to the hand before. You see, limp, limp, shove, check, shove. I check, shove him here. Next hand, limp, limp, check, 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 shove. 2 times in a row I did that to him, but obviously this time I have the straight, and he didn't believe me. He had 5-7. This is bad. Oh God, why are you doing that? He doesn't need to do that. He still has 3,000 chips left. You know, when I before was beat by him, I also had 4,000 chips left. You know, he had a couple of chips. He had 4,000 chips left here. He doesn't need to do that, but he still does, which is fine for me. You see, I shove the straight, and he calls. 5-7 against King 10, and the tournament's gone. It's over. I even win with the not straight here. Unbelievable. So yeah, I made a couple of mistakes in this tournament. He made a couple of mistakes. Many players made a couple of mistakes. It's difficult to play these super turbos. You need luck, you need to find the right spots, you need your hands to hold. I'm not sure there's a lot of value in these tournaments. I don't know. They are very fast. If you're a good short stack player, then there's a lot of value for you in these tournaments. But if you're used to play double stack $5 with a very slow structure, then I guess these tournaments are not made for you, because this is really, it's kind of a crapshoot, you know. It's a crapshoot with strategy. One can call it like that. So you see, I made the $559 here. He still got 39 out of it. The payout is not so bad here. It's okay. It's very top heavy again, as it's always on full tilt. PokerStars is a little bit less top heavy. Cake Poker is also a lot less top heavy, I think. And I took it down, so I was quite happy. I played it together with another tournament where I took a $5 9-player tournament. 9-player. I took second place also at the same time. So I have 2 tournaments where I got first and second, and 2 others where I got 5th and 4th. So one I bust just before the money, and the other one I bust 2 spots before the money, or something like that. So my result is quite good. From out of 5 tournaments, I managed to win 1 and get money out of the second one, which is kind of nice. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've seen something goofy about my play and something good. I hope you can get something out of this. I hope you will post a comment on the site. Don't hesitate to post something. I would be very happy. This is the beginning of my blog. I don't do it for a long time yet, just a couple of weeks. I hope you're going to register and follow my blog. Take a look from time to time. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you, as always, at the tables. Bye bye!